What's up, YouTube? So I gotta tell y'all, it's early spring, but I've been going through it. One garden, I got deer sizing up my watermelon plants, staking them out, trying to see when is the best time he can munch them all and have the fullest stomach. And then in this garden, I have rabbits, I believe, running around, tearing up my strawberry patch, eating up all my wild strawberries. And I mean, they're skipping over specific varieties that have fully ripe berries, and they're going straight to these varieties that have half ripe berries. So here is Scarlet, and you can see the bite marks. So I had these protected with bloom bags because I just got tired of the rabbits. I had my technique going on where had my strawberries hanging from these stakes, and the rabbit just found that just too convenient and was just munching on my strawberries. So these right here were actually protected by a bag, so that's why he couldn't get into his mouth, because they were being protected by these bloom bags right here, which I don't need on there anymore. So I'm gonna pull that off. I was putting that on my riper berries. I don't really like to use the bloom bags on ripe fruits or fruits that are going to be ripe inside of it, because insects like to get in there, and the bags actually protect the insects from the sun, so they find it comfortable to be inside of these bags and eat your fruits, especially for like the tomatoes. They have those hard body bugs. They have the hard shell that they like to climb in and suck all the juices from your tomatoes. But that's what I have going on now, just this bird netting setup, and it's staked down about every inch or so. So there's a stake right here, stake right here, stake right here. So it's about every inch, because I did some research online. There's another berry that was eaten. That's Rutgers Scarlet right there. So it's been eating Rutgers Scarlet and Scarlet. But I did some research online, and they say rabbits can get through holes that are about 1 inch big or so. So I just got this bird netting, and I staked it down about every inch or so to make sure an adult rabbit can't get through. So I definitely wasn't gonna give up these scarlets. Now you can see some good ripe berries right here right now, but you can't see what the rabbit actually took. You know, the stuff that was unprotected. So I lost more fruits than what's on that bag right there. That was just what he couldn't get, because those fruits were actually inside the bloom bag, and he tried to bite through the bloom bag, and that was unsuccessful. So these fruits have a very strong aroma. The Scarlet Strawberry has a very strong aroma. It attracts animals. And you can see right here, I have some ripe hone eyes that are just totally untouched. Or they're at least more ripe than those scarlets were. And they just go totally untouched. And then I have Old Narcisse starting to ripen. And I didn't want to sacrifice these because I don't have too many of them right now. It's a pretty berry that this variety is making. So these are the first ripening Old Narcisse berries. Now, I've been waiting on Scarlet for about 2 weeks or so. I've been like, man, I keep seeing half-ripe berries, and they're just taking so long to ripen up. That's because the rabbit been eating them every night. I had a huge Scarlet in here. Oh, let me show y'all how. Oh yeah, we did just look at how big they get. I didn't point that. I wanted to point that fact out to y'all also. In about the second or third year, these Scarlet Strawberries. So in the first year plants are the runners for their first season. They'll produce berries about that size or so, maybe a little bit bigger. But in the second season and on, they start producing as long as the plant is 2 seasons old itself. So after a runner is grown for about 2 seasons, those berries start getting much larger. So I had a few of them in here, but a rabbit came and got some. You can see some more right here. I mean, it smells like bubble gum right now. Some very sweet bubble gum. That's what I'm smelling. They coming on fast. There's a lot of fruits in here. Now the rabbit has been just demolishing my harvest. Many fruits in here, so I'm going to continue to use those stakes on the strawberries to keep their quality up. And at the same time, I'm going to leave this bird net in here, and I'm going to observe how well it works and if I need to do any more to protect these fruits. I just have one or two varieties left to protect, which is Marshall and Pantagruella. You can see the rugged Scarlet is still hanging above the soil line. And that's one of my heavier berries. Then Marshall is over here. He ate my he ate my riper Marshalls. He ate two of them. It's just disappointing every time I come out and I just see my the stuff I'm looking most forward to eating. It gets to it first. But this one's halfway ripe. The seeds are just starting to turn red. They aren't red yet. They're just starting to turn red. So yeah, I'm gonna get this covered. These bloom bags will not protect from animals. The animals will just try to chew through it. So I'm glad he didn't notice Marshall was here, because he would have tried to bite through that and that would have just ruined the berry. Whew. Let me show y'all some Benny Kodima fruit sets. Benny Zoru fruit sets. Then I'll let y'all go. So Benny Zoru is quite peculiar because it produces a long fruit set. So that's a Benny Zoru fruit set. You can see how it has a conical shape. I thought I had some larger ones in here. Right here. You can see it kind of has that conical shape. They're gonna grow a little bit fast. They're gonna grow faster as the plants get bigger. So they here's a good one right here. There's a few fruit sets on here, honestly. It's not too many, but it's a nice handful. I'm trying to get that petal pulled back. There we are. So it has that conical shape to it. All right, y'all. See y'all in the next one. It's Prince Blueberry. It's a new variety I just purchased. Bountiful Blueberry. This one is starting to ripen up. And back here is Sunshine Blue. Which is also starting to ripen up and has been in my garden for about 3 years. 2 to 3 years. See y'all in the next one.